Trump ultimate plan was to get the government shut down for America. Success. Make America great again. Success. America finna be more successful than it can be. And I'm finna explain it down. I'm finna break it down to y'all by every episode, every little detail. The reason why the Republicans wanted to shut down the government, why the Democrats wouldn't agree with the look at here. Look what I made. Look what I cooked. This is dinner for today. We got garlic bread. We got real Italian spaghetti. Oh my God. Come on in and push that like button for a real one. A real one that done really been through some things. If you ever been through some things in life, then you ain't got no choice but to like Mr. Snag. My name is Mr. Snagglepuss. I'm your host. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Today is the day that we finna get some things in the air. In the earth. Everything's out in the open. Yeah. And I got nothing else to hide. Come on in. Push that like button. I have an air fryer and a microwave. Oh my God. Perfectly toasted. Yeah, perfectly toasted. Pop that garlic bread in the air fryer. Push that like button. Come on in. Acknowledge yourself so I can acknowledge you. You show me some love. Push that like button. And I'm going to show you some love too. And scream your name and say thank you. This is a equal opportunity for anybody that want an equal opportunity to come on in and push that like button. Are you gonna come in and push that like button? Yes, yes, yes. We finna talk about the reason why Donald Trump ultimate goal was to get the government shut down and the things they about to do while the government is shut down. Are y'all with me or y'all against me? Oh, my audience is not here yet. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so before I get started, I would like for everybody that come in to come in and push the like button. I think I started talking a little too fast before the audience came in. I think I started talking a little too fast before the audience came in. But I'm going to slow my content, my roll. How y'all doing? Push that like button. I like you if you like me. We can like each other for a long time. How y'all doing? Push that like button. I don't see nobody coming in pushing the like button yet, so therefore I ain't got nobody in here that like me. But look what I just done. Look at it. Look at it. I can't make this up. This is dinner for Sunday. Sunday dinner. We got garlic bread. We got sausage. This right here is bison spaghetti. It's 2 pounds of bison, ground bison, with 2 pounds of beef smoked sausage, smoked beef sausage. Push that like button, come in, show me some love. I'm finna show you and teach you and tell you the reason why the U.S. government is shut down and the reason why it was Trump's ultimate goal to get the government shut down. Yes, man, we play chess, not checkers. How you doing? Push like button. We finna get rid of a whole bunch of programs right now. Food stamps out the window. Push that like button. We got spaghetti. Yeah, I cooked this. I went on and got some spaghetti noodles this time because I just wanted the spaghetti that spaghetti texture feeling. I wanted spaghetti. But I went and got some bison. Last night I went into Wally World. And you ever seen the manager special? I ain't never seen a manager special on bison meat. But they had pounds of bison meat, regular price $12.99. It was on sale for $8.39. I bought 2 pounds. For $8.39, I said, fuck it, give me 2 pounds. I'm having bison spaghetti tonight. Then I went over there to the sausage aisle over in the breakfast sausage section, and they had the beef smoked sausage. Man, the beef smoked sausage. I'm talking about that Hillshire Farm. That Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. And And I got some of that Hillshire Farm smoked sausage, 2 packs of that. And I came in here and I diced that, and I bought this Wally World garlic bread. Man, I thought this was just a loaf of garlic bread, a loaf of bread on garlic. But this shit right here, this is garlic bread on steroids. For $2.46. I got like 50 pieces of garlic bread out of it. Yeah, you ain't gonna believe it. I could have fed 50 people with this 2 pounds of bison meat, 1 pound of spaghetti box. I just bought one little pack of spaghetti. I don't know what happened, but that spaghetti swells up. Okay, I'm finna go on and make this meal real quick, make this plate. And we finna talk about the reason why, the ultimate plan, the goal, the reason why Trump wanted to shut down the government, get the government shut down. He didn't care if the Democrats agreed or not. The reason why the Republicans had a bigger plan. If they really want to get rid of some programs, and I'm gonna talk about the healthcare situation, because a lot of people don't understand what the healthcare. They thinking they trying to blame. See, the Democrats trying to play the blame game and blame the Republicans. But this is really what's about to happen, and what Donald Trump is trying to prevent is these massive increases to healthcare that Obama put in place 10 years ago, and it was finna shoot through the roof. And we had to have a president that was gonna save us from this situation, because people was telling them years and years ago that Obamacare gonna come back and bite all you niggas on the ass, and a motherfucker didn't know. And it was about time for the roosters to lay, and it was about time for the eggs to hatch. And Donald Trump was the right president to be in office at this time in order for him to stop that from kicking in. They was finna knock everybody. They was finna, man, them damn hype, the damn rates was finna go up so goddamn high. And all these people got all these different health problems. Not me, I'm talking about the rest of them niggas. How you doing? Push the like button. You don't like me. You don't like Snag. I see why. Snag be in his own world. He ain't asking and begging and need nobody and telling y'all follow these fake ass goddamn non-profit organizations. See, Snag don't mislead his audience. Snag tell his audience the truth. And this is nothing but the truth to set y'all free. Now look at here. Look at this. Look at this. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. You can see the sausages and the bison. Man, I just got the wrong utensil. I ain't got the right utensil to get this damn spaghetti up out of here properly. Miss D-Lo. Okay. There we go. Don't worry about it. There we go. I knew I was going to get it all on the side and shit. Damn. Now, what do I need to get this out of here properly? What kind of... I know it ain't a spoon, and I ain't got a big fork. But I do want to get it all the meat. If you just use a fork, you just be getting noodles with no meat. What do I get? What do I buy to scoop spaghetti out? I ain't throwing that. Damn. Oh, that was good. That's delicious. But that was the best utensil that I had to get it out. I thought that would be a good idea. Turned out to be a bad plan. It was a good idea, but it turned out to be a bad plan. Okay, let me go and clean the side of this pot. This is what I don't want. You don't want that tomato sauce and stuff to penetrate, get stuck. Onions. Oh yeah, I put a lot of ingredients in here. I put onions, bell pepper, tomato sauce, mushrooms, some cleaves, some sausages, and bison, ground bison, with nothing but Prego. It was Prego this time. I ain't getting no ragu. That's it right there. That is it. with some rough ass. I don't know what kind of bread that is. Man, now I be knowing how some people be having these old fucked up ass bodies by the bread and shit they be eating. Now, I can eat this type of shit because my metabolism built way different than y'all's. So I warn everybody, do not try to eat the portions of food and shit that you see me eat. Because you see me eat it, my body gonna shit this shit right out. Yours, it's gonna sit there for a couple of days. Yeah, I like sugar on mine. I like to put sugar on my spaghetti. I don't put it in here. I like to put it on top when I get mine because some people don't like sugar. I'm gonna offer that to some more people, and it's just enough meal to feed a village. So, how you doing? Say what you say about my meal. You don't like my meal. You don't think this is a good enough meal for a black man to be eating on right now on a Sunday? Huh? To save me some money? Huh? See, I know how to survive. I'm a survivor. See, I ain't like the rest of these niggas. I survive. I know how to survive. See, he wasting money. I'm saving money. This same plate at the Olive Garden would have cost you $35. You know how much I paid for this pot of spaghetti? It was like, how much did I pay for this pot of spaghetti? It was $8.36 times 2 for the bison meat. The bison meat. So that's $16. Plus the 36. 1660, 72. Okay, 1672. That's just for the bison meat. Then the sausages were $5 a pack. So that's $26.72. Okay. The bread was $2.40. That's $28.10. Okay. $28.10. And the noodles was on sale for $1.98. That's about $30 wrapped into this. See, I saved, and I got a whole pot of spaghetti for $30. You would have just got one plate of spaghetti if you went to the Olive Garden. You see what I'm saying? Save a lot of money. I don't know what it is, but sometimes me, myself, you say it look good. Thank you, Miss D-Lo. How you been? Been waiting on my audience to come in. I know what my problem is. I'm living in a dream world. I'm living in a dream, and I smoke weed, so my imagination sometimes kick in and take over. And I forget about reality. I understand, but I can do that because I'm living in a real dream, and I live in a dream world, so I'm in my dream. You know how many people hate me for being able to live like this? That's a fucked up shame, man. Instead of liking seeing a brother go through the struggle, come out the situation, stand out, if nothing else, standing outside the rain. I ain't getting rained on no more. I used to be outside, stuck on the street. I used to be more entertained when I was homeless and I couldn't help myself. And the funny shit was, they was more entertained. They wasn't even donating. They wasn't even giving me nothing. They was just watching and laughing. Oh, Snag, you gonna come through. God gonna bring you through. Uh-huh. You know what I noticed about life and the things since then? Daughters, girls. You know I got a daughter, right? I got a daughter, 25 years old. And she won't talk to me. She won't. She won't even, communicate with me. And I love that girl. I love that girl so much. She don't even know it. You know, your father's the only one, the only person in the world that want to see you do better and would do anything to help you if you was in a time of need. Especially a girl. If you got a real daddy, shit. Give a fuck if your rent $3,000 a month. Call your daddy. He gonna help you pay it. But now that my daughter getting grown and shit, I love her and all. But now, cause she done pissed me off, cause she don't talk to me. And last time I talked to her, she cussed me out. She told me I wasn't a motherfucking daddy. I said, for real? You said it just like that? You lucky I wasn't in front of you. I would beat your motherfucking ass. But I just let her make it. I let her get away with her words. They say some people got a lot of stuff, frustrated. They built up, let them release themselves. But in reality, my mama was never in my life. My daddy was never in my life. I don't even know what that nigga looked like. My mama was on drugs. She was in and out of the street. I was raised on the streets. I'm stuck. I tell everybody, that's how I ended up going to prison at 12 years old. I was selling crack cocaine and fucking robbing stores at 11 and 10 and doing all kind of stupid shit. Wait till my books start coming out. I'm working on my book. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on my first project so I can start, you know, moving forward with my dream project. My dream project is to open up a homeless shelter, a community. The base of it is going to be a homeless shelter because I'm going to have a homeless shelter on the property to help people. But behind the homeless shelter is going to be a whole nother community. You know what I mean? Of people that's living, trying to live. And I'm gonna help them get. I'm gonna help them get all the way on their feet. I'm trying to buy a piece of land where I can build about 100 homes on it. I'm gonna give these houses away to people that would never be able to buy a home in their life. When I say give it away, I'm gonna sell it at a price that's unbelievable. Like, I ain't giving away shit. Everything, my homeless shelter gonna be for profit. My soup kitchen gonna be for profit. My community gonna be for profit. I am a Republican, but I can help people who can't help themselves, and I'm gonna help them scale up so they can help themselves, and they can contribute to my community, and I can make more money. I believe, I truly believe in my heart that the best investment in the world, if you want to invest into something and really get your money back in a strong return, like sometimes you might get your money back in a 10 times return, depending on how much it turn out to be blessing. You know what I mean? Is to invest into a human being. You know, everybody can't help everybody, but if one person just tried to help one person who really need help, this world will be a better place. For all the people that got something, I'm talking about really got some money. See, I don't want to give away one of my business ideas. This is one of my business plans, and it's like financial aid. But I'm offer financial assistance to people who want to invest into their own education, into themselves. All this would be into my human resource center. Like, I'm gonna have an adult human resource center where people can pay to get their GED, You can come to my classes. I'm gonna have, you can pay for your GED, learn how to get your GED. Everything I do is for profit, and you ain't gotta pay out of pocket. The government give you food stamps and financial aid. We work with you with the little benefits you get. I don't want your money. I want them crackers money. But anyway, I tell everybody, it's good to dream, man. It's good to inspire to dream. Our generation was taught to dream. You can be anything that you want to be. And if you ever grew up in a generation of reading Rainbow, you know, reading Rainbow really had my attention when I was a kid. Because I ain't never read a book in my life. I understand, but I had a lot of people read books to me. And that's cool though, because I can't read. I ain't never knew how to read. Never made it that, I tell people, I know how to read to the parent, but I never really learned how to read. I never was taught how to read. I never was in school. I got kicked out of school in the 5th grade. So you got to understand the years of adolescence and the years that kids really start to develop mentally and learn and understand how to read. I went to prison before I got a chance to understand all that shit. You know what I mean? But it was cool for the common sense that God gave me. I knew how to do the basics. And it's funny because when I went to prison, because I knew how to read the basics, I read better than 85% of the prisoners in prison. So how I really learned how to read was all the damn prisoners giving me goddamn paper. Hey, read this for me, Shorty. Read this for me. Read this for me. And I had to read to them. So even though I sound like, I know I'm a slow reader, I'm slow as fuck. I probably read like 8 words a minute. But to them, I was a good reader. And I got better and better because I used to always read for them. And I was reading long, sophisticated words. Court terminologies is different. You know what I'm saying? You doing habeas corpus and all this type of shit. Like, it's different. Push that like button. Don't nobody know what you talking about, Snag. Well, I'm a real brother that been through some things. And where I'm at right now in my life, I'd have never thought back then that I'd ever be here. You know what I mean? I never thought that I would ever be living a life like this. This is why, Snag. Because I got sentenced to life in prison, nigga, when I was 12 years old. Y'all don't understand my story. But I thank God for Obama. Even though I don't like that nigga, I really don't like Obama. But I love him. I had no choice but to love him. The nigga did something that changed my life forever. So, if you ever heard of Obama writing that no child left behind, it really wasn't written for young black men. At that time, man, it was so many young men locked up with life sentences for committing crimes in their adolescent years. Before they was old enough to be adults. And they had life sentences. And that was cruel and unusual punishment to human beings to give a child a life sentence that never had a chance. So Obama wrote a law, no child left behind. Thank you, Lord. So at that time, I had already been locked up about 16 years, 15 years. And the court systems had completely changed. The judges, the prosecutors, everybody that was in my case, involved in my case, was either dead or retired, or they wasn't in office no more. And when the higher courts looked at my sentencing, they had to re-sentence me. They seen that I was completely illegally sentenced. At the time of my sentence, when I got that life sentence as a juvenile, I was illegally sentenced for the way they rewrote up the crimes, and I was charged multiple times with the same crime. Oh, and I got a life sentence for all that shit. So they had to rewrite their wrong, and they re-sentenced me properly for the crime that I had committed when I was 12 years old, 11 years old, and I was 11 when I committed the crime. I was 12 when they sent me to prison, and they had to rewrite their wrong, man. I swear, I tell everybody my story because this is the truth. 72 hours before I got out of prison, I did not know I was getting out of prison. I had just stabbed a nigga for a candy bar. I swear to God. I had just stabbed a nigga for a Snicker bar the night I got my paperwork from the law, like from the damn in the mail that I was going back to court. I was like, what the hell? And it was crazy because, the judge, after they resentenced me, I had already been locked up 17 years at that point. And they resentenced me to 15 years. And so in Mississippi, they got what they call the flat time law, where if you go to prison, you do all your time. You flat time. That means you do every day that they gave you. You walk out with a golden seal, time served to society. Public might never forgive you, but the system done forgave you. They let you go with a golden seal, and they give you one $25 check and a one-way ticket to buy you the $25 to buy you something to eat, and a one-way ticket to any state in the United States you want to go to. So the reason why I say I ain't know 72 hours, when I got that letter, I went to court and I was released. They took me to a bus station and just let my ass out. But I want to share this with y'all, man. This is something that I truly felt at that moment. At that moment, when I got out of prison, when that damn car pulled off and them damn two officers left, I swear to God, I closed my eyes, and the first thing I said was, "Thank you, Lord, for letting me out." But in the midst of me closing my eyes, I just had a flashback, and that's exactly what it felt like when I got out of prison. Like, I felt like I seen the day I walked in, and then I was like a reality. I was out. Man, that was some crazy shit, man. If you seen and heard the shit that I seen and heard and seen and what I witnessed with my own two eyes, how many men got their booty took, got their life took. I did not, that was like one of the most scariest movies in the world to me. And it's crazy because I was 101 pounds, 5'2", a baby nigga, and I was sent to prison. I thought I was hard. I thought I was crazy. I thought I wanted to be a gangster. Nah, nigga. When them prison cell locked, crackers put your ass on that goddamn straight line, be the last thing on your mind, nigga. And you would have never thought, nobody would think. When you look at 10-year-olds, 11-year-old, 12-year-old child, like right now, my son is 11 years old. The same age I was when I got sent to prison. And I was like, to my baby mama, she don't realize how important it is to me to want to be in his life every day. Like, I gotta mold this nigga to not make the same mistakes as me. I didn't have no father like that. You know what I mean? I ain't never. So it's really hurtful to me. Even even with my son, my baby mama, I don't stay nowhere around this lady. I don't do nothing. I don't say nothing to this lady, nothing. But her to prove to her punk ass little young baby ass little boyfriend that she's loyal and she don't fuck with her baby dad. She keeps my son away from me. She blocks me on all avenues where I can't communicate with her. She don't want to talk to me, so I can't never know what's up with my son. None of that shit. And she, out of all people, shouldn't play games like that with me. My baby mama is an illegal immigrant from Belize. Everybody keep telling me, call ICE on them. Call ICE. I don't want that. I don't want to call ICE on them. I don't want to call ICE on them. But karma's a bitch. And if ICE ever catch her ass, don't worry about it. Then I might feel, I'm going to feel a little bad about it, but I don't feel good about it also. I'll be able to be in my child life properly. And it won't be no disturbances in my mental peace, because that's the only thing that disturbs me is my damn children right now. Can't be in their lives like I want to. I want to be a full-fledged daddy. That's it. I'm gonna be your daddy, nigga. Give you got directions, guidance, and financial aid until your ass can swim and fly on your own. But I can't even be that. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I ran out of spaghetti. God is good. God is great. All this spaghetti you got for me to put on my plate. This is how you know you're a child of God. When your cabinets and your plates and your food is over what they say overflowing, then you know you're a child of God, right? Look at that. Yeah, that's God working right there. See, none of it fell off the side this time. Only thing I'm missing right now, I'm craving for it. And I think I got some somewhere. I just don't want to look for it. Some Parmesan cheese. I know I got some Parmesan cheese somewhere in one of them shells back there, but I ain't got time to be looking. How y'all doing? Push that like button. So, like I started this video off, do y'all know the reason why Donald Trump's ultimate plan was to get the government shut down? Huh? You know his reasons? Do you know the reasons why the Republicans got the government? I'm going to tell you why. There's a lot of programs they get a chance. Now that the government shut down, they finna start pulling shit off the shelves, throwing that shit. When the government cut back on, it's a lot of programs ain't going to be available no more. Food stamps. Ain't nobody been getting their food stamps ever since the government shut down. Everybody been screaming online. I know y'all been seeing it is a big food stamp trending on TikTok. Everybody screaming, the government shut down. Fuck you, Donald Trump. I ain't got my food stamp. And that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. It is not Donald Trump's fault that your food stamps didn't hit before the government got shut down. That was your local Democrat representative. Now you need to call your local senator, that Democratic senator, and tell him, say, hey man, it's the 4th of the month, and my food stamps were supposed to be here on the 2nd, and I ain't got them yet. Well, you might have to wait till the government reopen up so you can get your food stamp. Black folks know how to make Italian food better than Italians. This damn spaghetti is so damn good, make me almost bite my finger off. How y'all doing? Push that like button for a real nigga. Y'all didn't know I went to prison at 12 years old? That's why I look so young. That's why they like, damn. But I'm starting to notice the age is catching up with me. I stopped plucking my gray hairs, and them bitches took over. I thought I had about 10 to 15 of them. Now I got about 80. I don't know where the hell they came from. And I'm scared to pluck them, because if I pluck them, they going to come back deeper than that. should have never started plucking my gray hairs. But you know what? For me to be 49 years old, matter of fact, 49 and over a half. My birthday in December, nigga. What's this month? October, November, December. It's over with. Last 3 months, we're in that final quarter. Yep. I'm 49 years and 3/4 of age years old. God damn. I'm finna hit that 50. Push that like button. I think I'm gonna be the youngest looking, best looking 50-year-old in the 50-year-old market game. What you think? You don't think I'll be a handsome? I'm gonna be handsome at 50. You damn right. You ain't gotta tell me, nigga. I already know what I look like. I look good, and I know it. See, that's the problem with the world today. See, they so psychologically fucked up in the head, telling themselves they ugly. Well, that's because they know they ugly. But I'm just saying, me myself, you know how I know I ain't ugly? Because I done had too many women in my life to be ugly. Talking about them instant women, the women that just walk up to you. It's you. What you mean it's me? It's you. And she just starts stripping off my clothes and just, oh my God. This is what my granddaddy was talking about. Yeah, boy, you know when your aura come on, boy. Oh my God. You ain't never had that experience? It's you. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Thank y'all for coming in, pushing that like button. I thought I had about 25 people in here, but I got 17. I know I can count. Shit. How you doing? Push that. What'd you say, Miss D-Lo? That experience mocked you into boss man you are today. Yeah, but you know, prison. I guess God wanted me to experience prison niggas first. So when I got out here in this world, I'll be able to understand and handle these niggas that ain't never been to prison before, right? It's starting to make sense to me. Because if I had never been to prison before, you know how many niggas I done already killed? I went on a killing spree years ago. When I really thought about it, hard, I was like, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I know I need help. I need me a good woman that can keep me calm, know what to do. Man, I got a homeboy. This nigga got the perfect woman. How y'all doing? I just want to tell y'all that I do believe that a woman got the power to make a man love so hard. The only thing he gonna do is go to work and go straight back to her. Now I got a homeboy, right? He a barber. I used to work with him. His name Reggie. I never forget it. His name is Reggie. I'm gonna put Reggie out there because this is my boy. Reggie is around my age. I can't could. Well, he older than me. Reggie got me by 10. Yeah, Reggie got me by 10. At least by 10. He like a big brother to me. I want to say about 10 years ago, right when Reggie first hit 50. She met a girl, a woman, around 30 years old. I want to say she was about 28. She had a little boy about 5, 6 years old. She was a one mama, single mama. You know, them baby. See, women that have little boys, it's just something about a woman that got a little boy and they booty. A little girl, a little boy, mama like. It's just something about what little boys do to their mama booty. And little girl mama booties don't look like that. You most of the time when you see a little girl, they mama, unless it's like the third one. If the third one was a girl, now the first two came out boys. Now when you see a little girl mama that got a little girl, only a little girl, like 85% of them ain't gonna have no ass. It never fails. But a woman that can produce a boy, you see them girls that had them boys, just look at their ass. You be like, good Lord. Boy, that little boy do something to their mama asses every time. I'm telling you, I noticed over evaluations of women booties that the women with the best booties is the ones that produce little boys. And am I the only one that feel that way? No, that's what I came to the conclusion. Every time I had a female that had a little girl, her booty wasn't shaped like the ones with little boys. You know what I mean? So, my mama had a booty like that. And you know, I try to tell y'all women, before you try to date a man, you need to ask that nigga, let me see what your mama look like. That's what you need to ask. That should be one of the majorest questions you should want to know before you get yourselves involved deeply with a man. Because most men are deeply attracted. Deeply attracted. They don't give a fuck. Nigga, they will be with you for 40, 50 years if you look like they mama. I don't know what it is about it. But most men date women look just like they damn mama. So if they mama was a bull dagger or albino, you know what an albino is, right? That's when they daddy look like an elephant and they mama look like a rhino. If they come out looking like an albino, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me get my mind right, because I just got through eating this spaghetti. If it wasn't good, it would not have been gone like this. Everybody knows. If this is like a piece, if this was a vagina, this would have happened. See, vagina good to me. I like to eat vagina. That's why they call me snacker pussy. But what I'm saying is, this is how you know that this spaghetti, this Italian dish right here, that I cook from the ingredients out of Wally World. I bought these from Wally World. I bought all the ingredients that came out of this and the pan that cooked it at Wally World. So did. Boy, you can find anything at Wally. I done found. My last 5 girlfriends came to Wally World. And what I love about Wally World, they got a great return policy. For real. My last 5 girls, I took their ass right back to Wally World and returned their ass. Same way, like any problem I got, anything I buy from Wally World, I can take it back. I don't give a fuck. 5 years later, I know how to take it back. See, I know the tricks. And I would sell you in my master class the tricks and the trades. You can always get a return from Wally World, even on the items they say you can't return. I show you how to return an air mattress. I show you how you can get money on a TV you bought 5 years ago. But you got to pay for my master class. That's gonna be another book that I'm making that I'm gonna sell. And Lord knows I'm trying to come up with me some products, some merch. I got a couple of shirts that I'm trying to put together. Even though they all in my brain, they stacked up right there on the table. I gotta figure out a way to produce them. Lord knows. That's that ADHD 2.0 I got. See, I can be thinking of a lot of shit. I got a lot of great ideas, but some kind of way, I just can't muster no energy to put into them. I can only think about them. How you doing? Don't nobody like you, Snake. Well, fuck you too, then. Hey, man, what's up, Mark? How you doing, Matt? Come on in, Jason. How you doing? Nay, what's up, man? Say, look yummy. You like. I did. You know, all my food come from scratch. I make this from scratch. This is 2 pounds of bison's, 2 pounds of beef smoked sausage, with 1 pound of some spaghettis from Bo Beaver. That Bo Beaver spaghettis. Yeah, that's the top of the line Italian noodle shit right there. The Bo Beavers. What's up, man? What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Man, I've been chilling, bro. Another day, another dollar. Everybody that, be talking about me, these niggas ain't even got a pot of spaghetti, a back window to throw it out of. For people that hate me, they ain't even got a pot of spaghetti and a back window to throw it out of. And these motherfuckers don't like me. I don't understand these niggas. Can somebody help me understand this shit? I just want to tell y'all what Trump got on his mind right now, and I'm gonna tell you the type of programs they about to eliminate, and something else that the Democrats was pushing for and the Republicans wasn't going. They want to give Medicare to goddamn illegal immigrants, people that's waiting for asylum seeking information from, like, even if they just are signed up for asylum and they here waiting the process, they want them to be able to get health checks, colon cancer treatments. Yeah. Hernias removed, shit like that. What do you do, Matt? Nay. What my baby, Miss D-Lo. Miss D-Lo, well, you gotta know you ain't gone. You ain't finna let these niggas out, do you? Hell no. Where Miss D-Lo at? I miss my baby. D-Lo came in. She was #1 fan when she came. She was the #1 fan here today. Thank you, Miss D-Lo. Your husband must be locked up. You've been on the internet a whole lot today. You gonna get out tomorrow. You gonna pull that same trick on you next weekend. You gonna be locked up next. I don't know why they be playing them love tangle games. They've been together for so damn long. I guess that's the type of shit you gotta do to make the relationship exciting now. I don't know. Well, that damn spaghetti got me disbogulated back here. I'm walking in a circle. Shit. That's what I need right here. You know, when I was in prison, when I was a kid, when the guards, they was pissed off at us, they used to make us stand up and eat our food, and they'll give you 2 minutes. Everything was timing. We usually have 5 minutes in the chow hall, but they give us 2 minutes. Now, you got 2 minutes today, motherfucker. You start moving the line, nigga. You ain't stop eating. You ain't finished eating. We gonna slap that shit out your hand. Like, man, I learned how to eat a whole plate in less than a minute and a half. With one hand, standing up. When they got up to my plate, when they slapped it, wasn't nothing in that motherfucker. How you doing? Don't nobody know you snack. That's okay. This is my health, y'all. Man, I'm walking around in a robe. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my God. Came that close, but running them over. Another day, another day. I love. All right, man. Y'all take care, man. I'm finna go take me a nap. I done ate all that food. I done got dizzy. I ain't got my ass on nothing else. If a motherfucker come, they gonna have to beat on the door and call me 5 times. Oh, my phone fucked up. They can't even call me. Oh yeah, I ain't even tripping. Yep.